Today, we're going to talk about some foods that have a, let's say, not-so-friendly effect on your blood sugar. If you're diabetic, pre-diabetic, or just want to keep your internal sugar sensors calm, this video is for you. We're going to go over 10 big names in modern eating things you'll find in almost every kitchen cupboard, but that could easily turn into little sugar bombs. And as always on this channel, no panic, no guilt tripping. We explain, we understand, and we look for better alternatives. Ready-to-eat snacks like pretzels and crackers. What's usually called a convenient snack, I sometimes call a sugar trap in disguise. Pretzels, packaged crackers, all those crunchy things we munch on without thinking are often loaded with fast carbs. And as if that wasn't enough, studies show these products can contain up to 10% more carbs than listed on the label. Yes, even the labels can be professional liars. Better option, a handful of almonds or some crunchy veggies with a bit of cheese. Or even better, if you can skip snacking altogether, your pancreas will silently give you a standing ovation. Sugary drinks and the fruity illusion, 1 can of soda, 40 grams of sugar, a glass of iced tea, 45 grams. Apple juice, only 25 grams. Basically, these drinks are like sugar shots, except we're not even sipping them at a party. Worse yet, most are loaded with high fructose syrup, infamous for boosting insulin, belly fat, and liver problems. Refreshing tip, cold water with a squeeze of lemon. 1 gram of carbs, 0 stress. Plus, it feels like a mini beach vacation if you close your eyes just a bit. Trans fats, the sneaky ones on labels. They don't raise blood sugar directly. No, they're even worse. They promote inflammation, insulin resistance, visceral fat gain, and lower your good cholesterol. A true festival of health issues. You'll find them in margarine, coffee creamers, ready-made meals, and processed pastries. What to look for? Partially hydrogenated oils on the label. If you see that, put it back like it's a live grenade. The white trio, white bread, white rice, white pasta, the fresh bread, that crispy baguette, but this French delight is a blood sugar traitor. Anything made from refined flour has a high glycemic index and causes sugar spikes. Even gluten-free pasta can spike your blood sugar like a SpaceX. An epidemiological study based on the British Whitehall 2 cohort, over 23,000 observations, examined the links between the consumption of sugars from sweetened foods and drinks and the occurrence of common mental disorders, CMD, and depression. Conclusion: a 23% increased risk of developing a common mental disorder within 5 years, independently of other lifestyle and health factors. Oh my God. Smarter swap sourdough whole grain bread, basmati rice, or legume-based pasta, and move after your meal. Like the Italians do, olive oil plus a wok equals winning combo. Breakfast cereals, even the ones with teddy bears on the box. The big morning illusion, healthy cereals with whole wheat, honey, and a rainbow on the package. The truth? Half a cup of granola can have 44 grams of carbs and barely 7 grams of protein. Result? Sugar spike and hunger 2 hours later. Smart breakfast: eggs, avocado, plain Greek yogurt. A breakfast that fills you up and avoids the sugar roller coaster. Dried fruit, aka sugar concentrate. Fresh fruit is life. But the dried versions? Pure sugar concentrate. 1 cup of grapes are 27 keys of carbs. 1 cup of raisins? 4 times more. It's amazing. Golden rule: if you can't stop at 5 dried apricots, better not start. Or go for fresh berries, pears, or oranges. Less sugar, more hydration, and slower to chew. Good for your brain, too. Fancy coffee's a dessert in disguise. A black espresso? Totally fine. But a caramel macchiato or vanilla latte with 60 grams of sugar? That's basically a milkshake in a paper cup. And since the brain doesn't register calories, you'll still feel hungry after. Double trouble. No sugar trick. Black coffee or a long espresso with a splash of heavy cream. Just keep in mind, caffeine can raise blood sugar slightly, especially in the morning. French fries and other oil-soaked treats. Even if you're not diabetic, skip the fries. Why? Because frying creates toxic compounds, glycation products, aldehydes that promote inflammation, heart disease, and even certain cancers. Better options: oven-roasted sweet potatoes or mashed parsnips, like mash but less sugar. And here's a little secret: the longer you boil sweet potatoes, the lower their glycemic index drops. Boil 30 minutes is GI 46. Boil 8 minutes is G 61. See the difference? Flavored yogurts, the health illusion. Plain yogurt, great. Strawberry-flavored yogurt with a sugar swamp underneath? Not so great. About 60% of the calories come from sugar, even in a tiny 125 gene cup. Simple fix: whole milk Greek yogurt. Creamy, filling, and way less sugar. And no, frozen yogurt isn't always better than ice cream. Beware of the marketing sirens. Honey, maple syrup, agave, the natural but tricky trio, they seem healthier than white sugar, but in reality, they spike blood sugar just the same. Sure, they're less processed, but still fiberless and highly glycemic. Simple conclusion: sugar is still sugar, even if it comes from a tree, even if it's organic. That's it. If you're trying to better manage your blood sugar or avoid developing type 2 diabetes, these 10 food categories are definitely worth cutting back on. But remember, it's not about banning all pleasure. It's about picking your battles, learning to read labels, and enjoying food without harming yourself. If you liked this video, feel free to subscribe, hit the like button, and share it with someone who still thinks dried fruit else healthy fruit. See you soon on No More Health Myths. Now it's up to you to sort things out. Try them out and see what works for you. Knowledge is good, but experimentation is better. You now have the keys. It's up to you what you do with them. No one can live in your place, but you can take it one step at a time. If this video has helped you, remember to subscribe and set the bell so you don't miss the next one. A small gesture for you, but a big support for this channel. Your subscriptions, likes, and comments are what keep this channel going. So if the content speaks to you, join us and see you soon for new No More Health Myths videos. Take care of yourself. Nobody can do it for you.